Good morning. I'm going to demonstrate how to use the MSR Simmerlite camp stove. I highly recommend this stove if you're on an extended trek, 1 or 2 weeks. Simple reason, you can use either the recommended camp fuel, benzene, or gasoline. However, if an emergency comes and you can't find those fuels, you can also use diesel, kerosene, lamp oil. I've used all those. They don't work as efficiently, but they're very good. Also, I don't recommend this if you're only going on a 1 or 2 day trek. Just use a normal butane burner. They're very lightweight, easy to use, and great for if you're only on short trips. Okay, when you buy this, it comes with the plunger, which pressurizes your canister, and the burner. Now these burners are fairly efficient. Has a cable in here which cleans the carbon out of the fuel line. However, if you pull that out, I highly recommend that you have a pair of pliers handy because it's quite hard to get back in. And it also comes with a service kit which has an extra seal in here, a little rubberized seal. This is about the only problem I've ever had, is that seal wearing out and the fuel leaking out, which is be very cautious of. Alright, the first thing you do is remove your cap, insert your plunger. Put the filter and the line in first, bend that in, screw it on, sure it's tight, and also make sure that your valve is shut off before you start pumping. I've made that mistake and end up pumping fuel out through the line. They recommend 50 to 60 pumps, but what I usually do is just pump it up until I feel the handle firming up, and usually that's plenty. Okay, now that you have that pumped up, I always moisten this before I insert it in here. It helps the life of the seal. Just a little spit on there, works good. Give it a little twist, slides in easy, snap it into place. Okay, the most problem people have with these is starting a stove. They're quite tricky, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to prime your stove. Now you're gonna turn your valve on and let the fuel run into this bowl here. And usually what I do is just wait for it to appear wet. And be very careful with this. Turn it on slowly. And there you see the fuel running in, and then shut it off. Don't put too much in there because it'll overflow and get all over the place. Now, I like using wood matches. Now once that's lit, I put my windshield on. Now what you're going to watch for that to do is when that burns down, it's going to heat that bowl up and change that liquid into gas. And you can almost hear it start. It'll start sounding like a butane burner going. And once the flame starts to die down, you'll see when you're ready, and you just turn the fuel on slowly. That's all there is to it. Now they claim you can boil water in this in less than 3 minutes, and I'm going to test that. Okay, our water's boiling now. That was less than 3 minutes, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, our water's finished boiling. Shut that flame off. Pull that up. Nothing like a good hot cup of tea when you're in the mountains. Ooh, it's hot.